Recognizing emotional flashbacks can be challenging, as they often involve intense emotional reactions that may feel overwhelming or confusing. However, there are several signs and symptoms that can help you identify when you are experiencing an emotional flashback. Here are some common indicators. Intense emotional reactions. Emotional flashbacks typically involve intense emotional reactions that seem disproportionate to the current situation. You may feel sudden and overwhelming emotions, such as fear, panic, shame, anger, or sadness, without a clear trigger. Feeling overwhelmed. During an emotional flashback, you may feel overwhelmed by emotions and struggle to cope with or manage them effectively. You may feel flooded by feelings of distress, confusion, or helplessness. Physical symptoms. Emotional flashbacks can also manifest as physical symptoms such as racing heartbeat, sweating, trembling, dizziness, shortness of breath, or nausea. These physical sensations may accompany or exacerbate the emotional intensity of the flashback. Loss of time. During an emotional flashback, you may lose track of time or feel disconnected from the present moment. You may find yourself mentally reliving past experiences or feeling as though you are back in the traumatic situation. Negative self-talk. Emotional flashbacks often trigger negative self-talk or self-critical thoughts. You may berate yourself, feel worthless or unlovable, or believe that you are to blame for the intense emotions you are experiencing. Difficulty functioning. Emotional flashbacks can impair your ability to function effectively in daily life. You may have difficulty concentrating, making decisions, or engaging in routine tasks due to the overwhelming nature of the emotions you are experiencing. Sense of unreality. During an emotional flashback, you may feel as though you are disconnected from reality, or that the world around you seems unfamiliar or surreal. This sense of unreality can contribute to feelings of disorientation or dissociation. Triggers. Emotional flashbacks are often triggered by reminders of past traumatic experiences, such as specific sights, sounds, smells, or situations that resemble the original trauma. These triggers can evoke intense emotional responses and initiate the flashback. Recognizing these signs and symptoms can help you identify when you are experiencing an emotional flashback. Once you recognize that you are in a flashback, you can employ coping strategies to ground yourself in the present moment, soothe your emotions, and manage the intensity of the experience. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor can also be helpful in processing and healing from past traumas that contribute to emotional flashbacks.